Hello. My name is Essjay TheAfrocentricRatchet, and I'd like to welcome you to the lab. And we're here with Carbon Sound. I hope you enjoy this little ditty bop. It's called Butters. We spiral out of control, we falling up out our clothes. You biting it, turn me on, like it ain't wanted more. Grab the print through your pants, you ripe and finna explode. Busting up out the seams, I feel you and won't ignore all your deepest desires. Promise cookie is fire, I'ma remind you butterfly, how you float in Mariah. Throw it back, throwing signs up, bang into the sunrise. Baby, I'm not a Pisces, swim good when water rises. Islands, damn, you and me alone, flying high wireless. Hands free, damn deep, baby, we diving. Oh Lord, hollering so loud, neighbors think we dying. You can eat it every day on a meat diet. Think we suited, babe, like we imagine. Sweeter than what I imagine, sweeter like saltwater taffy. You can be my daughter's family, old and happy, wise and great. Stay tonight, let's rise and bake. Honestly, I'd rather not sleep alone tonight. And so this song is really about the intimacy shared between new lovers. You know, usually, after a night of good loving and passion, you pack them up and send them home. But not this one. This one's special. You need them to wake up and do it again. Who are we kidding? We were never better as friends. Just put it in. Aw, damn, I've come again. You in my body like you never want this to end. You praise this pussy like you was her biggest fan. Damn, what is you doing? Oh, is it cool that we screwing? Is it the stress of the struggle that got us caught in this movement? Love making unbridled, passion intimate, lost in orgasms, unsure of how we're reacting. For sure, glad that it happened. Don't say it till you mean it, till you're sure I'm everything you need and you want. Cause you got me where you want me, it's yours. Said it's all yours, it's yours. And do. Essjay. Yeah. This is some Afrocentric shit right here, boy. He say you look like the type that be sending these niggas off. Fuck you be taking them numbers for. You know you never gon' call, give them no jaws, nothing but dip and dodge. I say you right, but from time to time I might just giving it vibes is right. Sparks is flying, no Janae, but you kinda cold, so I'm thinking right now the time is ours. Chance is yours, know I'm a prize that you can't afford. This pussy mine and it's never yours, but I can share it with you. He say you colder than air and winter. You mind if you and I can link and share dinner? Pick you up, pump and pay the cost for show. Treat you right, no you ain't the mother hoes. I'm not like all of these other bitches. None of these hoes. All these other niggas, you can't help that. Guess I suppose. Take you on a mama. I can't do that, but I might could fuck around, fuck you in the condo. Pop out, not with me, but you can put it on the back or put it on the condo. We can't be a thing, but you can put it on me if you fucking with the long strokes. And that's just that on that. He say you like to get straight to the point. I got some dank in the joint. Nigga, I keep me a pack in the back. You think we really can match? He laugh it off, say I see that you GY course. City girl treating the streets like a course. Bull on the block in the streets, I'm a horse. Ride it, cowgirl, to the bang of the beat. Damn girl, I could tell you's a freak. Damn boy, I could tell you could eat. It's my world at the end of the day, so it's my say if you finish or leave. He say, oh, you get what you want. I say, what's the point if I don't? That make me just like them other hoes, and that can't be me. I'm not like all of these. No, I'm not. Oh no. You're just like all these other niggas. Suppose take you on a mama. I can't do that, but I might could fuck around, fuck you in the condo. Pop pop out, not with me, but you can put it on the back, I put it on the car, no. We can't be a thing, but you can put it on me if you fucking with the long strokes. And that's just that on that. Yeah, on that. Yeah, 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 on that. Yeah, 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 on that. Yeah, yeah, but you can put it on me if you fucking with the long stroke. Hey. Got y'all in my downloads, but ain't no secret, baby, no download. Wanna show everybody your fine ass. I want your body on me, that's no gas. And I swear I wanna go where you wanna take me. Wanna break me, try your best, baby. Got you on my mind and what I'm thinking nasty. Why you wasting time when I wanna be up? Tell me what's your fetish, baby. Tell me what's your kink. Fucking on the sink, why you holding up my feet? I get acrobatic, somersaulting on that D. You swimming so deep, you Olympic, no compete. Who the water fountain, baby? Yeah, I know you love to ski. Pussy jet when I'm coming, I got puddles rounding your sheets. I got inches too when I weave. I'm just ready for you, not running, baby. Yeah, you won't have to catch me. Ride it, I'ma catch beats. Rock it, baby, like beat. Say, make me feet. Say, you gon' wanna do that when I freeze, pause, play, make it squeeze, walls great. Ride it like all day, lick it till my jaws ache, and it's all yours, babe. Give me all your passwords, spell it out and give it what you ask for. But you till it's backwards. You don't need no shooters, I'm your back, girl. Coming for you faster, flashing titties, getting naked on your FaceTime. Heard it through the grapevine. Ain't good dick out now, baby boy, I need mine. You ain't gotta wait no more. You pick up that work and now your pace times 4. You say what position and I say all fours. You work in the AM, gon' be for sure. And I swear I wanna go where you wanna take me, wanna break me. Try your best, baby. Got you on my mind and what I'm thinking nasty. Why you wasting time when I wanna be a freak? Give me all your power. Freak. Freak. Got you till it's back. Freak. Freaky, freaky. Anybody want some ice cream?
Well, I'm Essjay TheAfrocentricRatchet. Been working in the scene for a minute. I think it's about time I made my rounds over this way and come share some stuff with you. So it's really about the dichotomy between like the black femme experience. So like I grew up in Chicago, West Side, the ghetto, the hood. So I'm very edgy. You know, I've been through a lot of stuff, a lot of rough around the edges, you could say. But then also I grew up in neighborhoods where we were around lots of culture and different types of people and learning different things. So, you know, it's the Badu meets the Lil' Kim. It's the Afrocentric meets the Ratchet. Ratchet is like, I think it has like this negative stereotype at this point because the way people use it. But to me, Ratchet is like just hood, just real, just street, West Side, you know, throwback. It's just ghetto. And that's the part of me that I feel like I never want to be separated from. Like I never want people to think that I've come above my experiences in any kind of way. Like I embrace the fact that I had a very flavorful upbringing. And so the Ratchet is that flavor that I got growing up on the West Side of Chicago. The people. Chicago's very like in your face, no holds barred, brutally honest, tough love. And Minnesota's very like hugs and kisses and let me sneak right past you. So like that energy is just very different. Like people are, I'll say, kinder and more open here, but Chicagoans are more honest and more forthcoming, I will say. I met my wife here, and I love the fact that it is so different from where I grew up. Like, I can trust that my kid is walking around and he's not, like, in harm's way. Or, you know, I like the fact that it's just got a homey, comfortable community feel. I grew up in a neighborhood that feels like Minneapolis, but it was just a neighborhood in Chicago. Like, this is the whole city. So I think just that vibe of feeling comfortable and secure. Oh, so many things. First up, Garrett's popcorn. the home of the real Chicago mix, not that stuff y'all got up here with butter popcorn in it. Despicable. That's my first stop. Or just somewhere to get something real good to eat. I used to be seeing my grandpa, but he passed early last year. But, just checking in with family, get some popcorn. So initially, I wanted to do like a very just like kind of like Destiny's Child, Say My Name, cute, different color little sets and dancers and stuff. But it just wasn't coming to life the way I wanted to. I couldn't find a space that could, really convey my idea the way I wanted it to come across. So I was kind of forced to strip that entire idea away and figure out like what was still going to be cost effective and be able to still be, like you said, striking. And so I was looking for places like, what if I did like an old school type video where it's like the 50s and I'm like a vampire madam hooker lady thing and I'm just going to eat this man. And then my homegirl was like, yeah, you should be vampires. And it just kind of blossomed from there. I found that house was on like Pier Space, and it was just so perfect. I could envision the entire video playing out when I saw the pictures online. So I was like, yeah, that's it. I just wanted the video to be shiny and just a great representation of what I've been trying to do for all these years. I've tried to make 2 other videos before this, and they just didn't come to any like real conclusion or fruition. So this was like my brain baby that was going to make it to the silver screen, whether anybody liked it or not. So the inspiration was getting it done and it being very pretty, and I think I got it done. Experience, absolutely. Ideas can be so abstract until you're trying to execute them, right? So like, I want to make a music video. Let's take a camera and point it at me doing stuff. It's not that simple, There are people who have whole careers and so many different roles in that particular, just that thing. And I didn't know that at first when I tried the first time. I didn't know that you needed people to do all these different jobs and to, wear these different hats. I just didn't know what it all entailed. So the first time was like a complete shot in the dark. The second time was me not investing enough in myself. I needed to just really go out on a limb and put the money where my mouth was with this situation. And that was the difference of the experience of knowing what I did before was not working, and I need to be as detailed and precise with this as I could. YODI stands for You Outdid Yourself. When we first started working, me and Quay first started like crafting that project. I didn't know it was going to be a project. I didn't know that it was going to be anything. We just kind of started with that one song, that beat, loved it. It just kind of just felt like a thing. Quay names all my songs. So I think I told him like, man, bro, you really outdid yourself with this one. He's like, no, you outdid yourself. And then next thing he's just typing in YODY. And I was like, boy, you smart. I like that in you. And we just kept it and ran with it. And I feel like now it's like I'm almost like an internal mantra. I'm always trying to outdo myself. I'm only competing with me. And I think everybody should be doing that, competing with yourself, because it's really you against yourself. I kind of see myself like almost a Superman character. Like I go to my regular day job and like I open mail. That's like my day job. And people around me don't know that like I might be getting off of work and go do a sold out show, I feel like it's the drive. I don't stop. I just won't stop. I can't stop. And in that alone, I feel like I'm outdoing myself every day by pushing forward. I'm not the artist I was 4 years ago. I'm not the artist I was 2 years ago, So it's always been about leveling up and going to that next, getting into that next phase of myself. And I am YODI at this point. I'm outdoing me. So everybody should do that. Outdo you. You. I'm pointing at you too, because I want you to outdo yourself. You too. Everybody outdo yourself. Man, that's really funny because the album alone that I'm working on now, it started off like 60 tracks. And now we've got it down to 14. My process is I just listen. Back when I was working with my producers only, like they just sending me stuff, so now I'm just sitting and listening to what they're sending me, or I'm in the studio with them and they're making the stuff, so I'm just listening and experiencing and immersing myself in the sound. Sometimes I get up really early in the morning by myself, like 4 o'clock in the morning, and just sit in front of my computer, do a little puff pass with myself and just kind of stare into my notepad until, it flows from me. I try to practice like writing something every day. So I write at least a verse a day, no matter what. The creative process is just whatever strikes me in the moment, because I can write a song in 5 minutes, And some songs are just getting finished and they've been in the works for 3 years. So it really just depends on, what I'm hearing, and I let the work evolve. I don't try to overwork the music, like I'm gonna make it finished. If all of a sudden I'm like, I don't feel it anymore, I'll just turn it off and go to something else or go watch like Family Guy. I'll just move on. It absolutely does. I wouldn't be making music if it wasn't for my mental health. It's what, in an odd way, encouraged me to be brave enough to make music, was being in a state of mania and like feeling fearless and godlike. I can make anything. That allowed me to even be brave enough to try something I always wanted to do my entire life. I always wanted to make music. I always wanted to sing, perform, rap, all those things. I was just scared my whole life. And then in that delusion, I was able to try it. And when I was able to come out of that delusion, I was still in love with it. So even now it's a thing that I know I can't stop because I don't know what else I would do. It is like I ain't medicated. The type of puff puff pass. It is music. It is my medication. It is my outlet. It is the thing that really keeps me going. So yeah, it's a huge help. I think life experiences have made me a person who's able to be transparent generally. So, if we just had a regular conversation, off camera, and you ask me anything, I don't have any problem answering any question, because my life experience can be an insight for someone else. It could be a warning for someone else. It could be an inspiration for someone else. I didn't mean it to be that. Like, the first time somebody told me my song was like something that they listened to inspire them and to help them get through their own mental crisis, I was like, for real? It never occurred to me that it could be that. We had some good ones, man. We had some really good ones. I think It's Fest, It's Factory, was It's Factory that year? When I performed and I did the butterfly look, I just felt like I killed them with the butterfly look. I had butterflies on my face and in my hair and in my ponytail, and they just, they never see it coming. Yeah, that's probably one of my favorites. All my looks, the looks be killing. I change like 4 or 5 times every show, so it'd be the looks. I'm really cheap, right? Extremely frugal. Hate spending money. So like, I buy a lot of stuff. I go on like all the websites that I got the cute stuff, buy being a clearance because I'm cheap, and I could buy like 12 things, and I just bring it all with me to the show, and whatever get put on, get put on. No thought process is really behind it. Just that's it. I'm really a haphazard person. My outfits are not figured out until the day of. Sometimes I don't know sets until the day of. I'm just like, I can't see the end of something from the beginning. Some people can like envision a completed process, and that's how they go about their missions. I don't know what's happening until it's over. Like, for certain things, there'll be ideas, but they really just kind of shape as I come across them, like Afro-punk look. I wanted to do something that had, like, I wanted to be able to snatch my outfit off and then transform all in this small set. Couldn't figure out any of the things I wanted online, so I had to figure out how to make something that was striking. So that day, I just kind of was sewing petals onto my outfit as we're headed to the show. So it just be ideas. The sketchbook lives in my brain. I feel like that's an always evolving definition. Confidence can be fleeting. I think love is probably where I try to stay centered, because sometimes I don't feel confident. But if I was to define self-confidence, being able to just feel secure in who you are, how you present, how you show up in the world, being unapologetically yourself and not feeling any qualms about it. But that can be very hard. And even I struggle with that to this day. Like, people are like, oh, you're so confident. And I'd be like, you got to fake it till you make it sometimes. You got to just live in this space where, they say, like, with affirmations or manifestation, you speak, like, in the now. Like, I am rich, not I'm going to be rich, things like that. I feel like it's the same thing kind of with confidence. It's like, you tell yourself those things, you keep feeding yourself those things, even if you don't feel them just yet. And eventually they kind of seed to you until you look up one day and you believe them. So, yeah. But it can be a lot of things. And it can be fleeting. It's the album. I'm just living, breathing the album. Nothing else exists to me in the world. I mean, I got shows here and there, but my whole focus and everything is pinned on finishing this project. It's been 3 years in the making. It's produced by Ben Yoshihara, Quay, Zachariah Khan. It's really just a magnificent piece of work, and we put a lot into it. I put a lot into it, and I just can't wait to share with people like where I am now. People be like, Yodi, and I'd be like, no. I need you to hear the new work, and I'm light years ahead of myself. So I'm ready to really have that out there. That's the biggest thing going on with me right now, for sure. Album release. Don't ask me no days, because them joints change often. I can't even say I'm even in the album space anymore. I'm past that too. Right now, I'm in this space of wanting to challenge myself sonically, right? So I made ratchet songs. I've went through my phase recently of like super hip-hoppy, boom bap, extra bar-y type rap. Now I want to make like house and dance. I'm in the summer. That's where I am. I'm in summer because I feel like I never get a chance to really like execute in summer how I want to. And I'm like, I will own the summer if I just come at this the right way. So I'm very much in summer, ready to drop the bops to get us popping for the June and July. That's where I'm at for sure. My family, blood and chosen. My wife, my child, my friendships, they really mean the world to me. And getting to a point where I can just make all their wildest dreams come true. That's what's important to me. Being able to be a good role model for my son and, show him he can do whatever he wants and can accomplish his dreams. Yeah, those are the things that are really important to me. Family and focus. My wife, local just the most amazing hairstylist in the city, Shauna Steelia. She owns the Hair Den. We've been together for going on 10 years. That's my rock, my everything. We have an 11-year-old son. He is a super genius, literally. Not even like in that parent brag kind of way. Like, there are adults who can't hold conversations with my kid. So, and then I have like a myriad of very, very, very dear friends. My best friend Ray Tella helps me do all my events and stuff. Just a lot of extended family. My mother, I feel like I'm at the Grammys. I'm gonna get my mama. My mama, she used to rap when she was in her teens and younger years. So this is kind of important for me in that way too, where I get to live that out for her as well. Yeah, that's my little squad.